I'm Richard Southern in the 680 newsroom with a look back at some of the big business news stories of the past week. Certainly the biggest story of the week, Bank of Canada. It increased interest rates for the first time in almost 7 years. The key overnight rate up 25 basis points to about 0.75%. Still historically very low, but again, the first hike in a while, and it triggered a big uptick for the Canadian dollar. The loonie closed on Friday above 79 cents. Takes about $1.26 Canadian to buy $1 US. A lot of news about the very troubled Sears Canada this past week. Almost 3,000 Sears employees have been laid off. None of them are receiving severance pay right now because of the court restructuring that Sears is undergoing. Mike Myers, the Toronto comedian, his brother worked for Sears for 36 years, and the two did a commercial together back in 2014. Take a look.
Are you going to do the tagline?
To this commercial that's only being shown in Canada?
Sure.
Come see the softer side of Sears.
We don't use that song anymore.
Oh, no. Boo. Then how about Sears Canada? My brother works there.
Not anymore, he doesn't. Sears has laid off Peter Myers. He, too, not getting any severance after 36 years with the company. We found out on Friday, though, that the top executives at Sears are doing okay. They're making off with $9.2 million in retention bonuses. Well, do you have a child that is stubborn? Not to worry, they might do pretty well in the business world when they grow up. A new study this past week in the Journal of Developmental Psychology finds stubborn kids earn higher salaries as adults. They followed 700 kids from the age of 9 to 40. They looked at their sense of entitlement, their studiousness, their defiance against their parents, and their tendency to break the rules. And guess who earned the higher salaries in the end? It was the kids who ignored both the rules and their parents. So those kids that asked for a bigger piece of the cookie may ask for bigger bonuses when they grow up. Ikea coming out with a very interesting new cookbook. I want to show you this. The cookbook is made from parchment paper, and there is non-toxic ink. It's designed so you can portion out the ingredients directly on the pages. There are spaces blank for sauces, for herbs, for garlic, and for salmon and the meats and whatnot. And when you've matched all the ingredients to their spots, you simply wrap it up and put it in the oven to cook. Of course, this all features food that Ikea sells, so they're trying to improve their earnings with this. Food has become a very popular part of Ikea. 30% of people who visit the store say they do it not for the furniture, but for the grub. Finally, you may not have heard his name since the 1990s, but one music star is still raking in the dough hand over fist.
You have all-time strength. You have everybody strength in here.
It's Garth Brooks. Yes, the country star made $60 million over just the past 12 months, according to Forbes magazine. The country star launching a lucrative comeback tour. He often plays more than a show a day. He's also playing the housing market. Brooks and his wife, Trisha Yearwood, recently selling their Malibu beach home for $7 million. In the 680 newsroom, Richard Southern, City News.